Welcome everybody to What's Cooking at Our House. I'm Connie Hampton.
And I'm Dottie Phelps, and I'd like to welcome you to my home, and especially to my kitchen. Connie and I get together from time to time and
Play.
And play, yeah, and play. And then we get to eat all this good stuff. And today...
I hear something.
Yes.
I hear something.
I've already started it over here, and it's going to be smelling really good here in just a minute. We're going to do a salad greens with honey mustard dressing. And I'm going to go stir the chicken while Connie tells you about the ingredients, okay?
You got it. Don't burn your fingers over there, sister. Our dressing today that we're going to be preparing is, we're going to be using 1/4 cup of honey, 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a little salt and pepper for your own tasting, 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of shallots that we've minced, and the juice of 1/2 of a lemon. Then we're going to be using 8 cups of mixed greens, and you can pick whatever kind of greens that you want.
It called for arugula, which you can't find here.
No.
You just can't find it. You can find it at Cape somewhere, maybe at Snooks or
possibly Popper Bluff.
Kroger at Popper Bluff. But anyway, what I ended up doing is, you can buy this packaged.
It's got a little bit of everything in it.
It's got a little bit of everything, and this has the radicchio and the salad greens. It didn't have the endive, but that's okay.
Sure.
I mean, you just get whatever's
available. Right.
So I cheated and I bought the bag of it because I couldn't find the other stuff.
Right.
And it tells you on there that normally on those bags that it is washed. But I always wash it again.
Right.
And what I did is I washed it and then I put it in a salad spinner and spun it dry, because if you don't have your greens pretty dry, your salad dressing is not going to stick to it. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, I've got that.
They're washed and dried.
They're washed and dried. So
There
I'm
you
just
go.
going to dump them in here.
Okay, and we're also going to dump in 1/2 cup of red onions.
And that's this right
that
here.
we've sliced thinly
Right.
there. And we're also going to be using some goat cheese,
Yeah.
as well as the chicken that you're cooking.
Yeah, and this chicken is optional.
Right.
You can use it or not, it's your choice. I thought maybe, if you're having if this is going to be your main
Dinner.
light
dinner.
light dinner or light lunch, then you're going to need to put the chicken in there.
Right.
So, and it says to slice it, but I decided that I would just cube it and cook it. It's going to cook a lot faster.
Sure.
And if you're going to do that, I'm going to go back and stir the chicken over
Okay,
here.
it calls for goat cheese, and so I'm just going to kind of crumble this goat cheese in here also. Different kinds of goat cheese that you can get. This isn't crumbling real well, but we'll get it done. I used to not want to try goat cheese, but once I tried it, I fell in love with it.
You've tried a lot of different things since we've been cooking
Yes,
out here.
ma'am.
That's and that's good. That's
Yes.
good that you have. That's
Okay, this is crumbling better now that I got away from the end of the roll. Plus, this makes it pretty. Adds a lot of nice color to that. And I'm going to be using 4 ounces, so I'm going to use the whole thing. I think this is, I'm going to use the whole thing here.
it's the exact size. It should.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be just perfect. And I couldn't get just the plain, except in a big
Too much.
container or a big chunk of it.
Right.
And I didn't need that much, so I got the one that has the herbs, and I thought, well, that's going to make it even better.
Right. It's got a little oregano in it, a little marjoram.
So we'll get this chicken cooked up.
Sometimes,
Have you tasted that? I bet it's good.
No, I haven't, but I will, because I'll be licking my fingers here in a minute.
Oh, that would be wonderful on a cracker.
That's usually how I eat it, on a cracker.
Oh, I love that goat cheese.
That's very good.
If you've never tried it, you don't know what you're missing.
Exactly. It's just one of those things you got to get out of the box. It's just one of those
Very
things.
good.
Okay,
Very good.
I'm going to wash my
All
paws.
right. I'm going to stir that chicken one more time, and then we'll start putting this dressing together. And this is a honey mustard dressing. I love the honey mustard. Just some people don't like a real sweet, but I've got a real strong Dijon mustard. It's bold, and I like it better than I do just the regular.
We're going to be using another one of our, we should be doing commercials for Pampered Chef. 'Cause
No
we
kidding.
We love Pampered
Yeah.
Chef. This is another one of their products. We're going to be putting all of our ingredients in there, and then as you can see, this is going to help us stir it. Juggle it a little bit, and then it has the spout, and we'll be ready to pour that onto our salad. But Pampered Chef should pay us.
They should, or at least donate some of
Really,
the stuff.
we love it. We love it. We're going to put a little salt and pepper. On a previous show, we talked about Miss Dottie's little salt pig. She keeps this on her counter, keeps her salt in there, and because of the way it's made, your salt doesn't draw any moisture out of the air. And she just reaches in there or gets her little spoon and
Get whatever I need.
get whatever she needs. You don't have to go back and forth to the pantry like some of us and get the salt shaker. But actually, I have, instead of a salt pig, I have a salt box.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the top just kind of swivels, and I keep that on my counter. But there's just something that's just cute.
Oh well,
It's cute.
I'm a gadget.
You're a
person.
gadget freak.
I think this chicken is about done.
Smelling good.
Yeah, it is smelling good.
Okay.
All right, I tell you what, let's go ahead and start the dressing.
Okie doke.
If you want to give me the
Okey-doke.
ingredients, and I'll put them in as we go.
1/4 cup of honey.
Right, here we go.
Is that Malden honey?
Yes, it is.
I figured it was.
And
You got a bone in your throat.
yeah, I do.
You got chicken or something in your throat, sister. 1/4 cup of honey, and we have friends here in town that grow. Do you grow honey? Raise bees.
They raise bees and then they harvest.
Harvest. Okay, there we go.
And
I've really never been a honey person until just lately.
Yeah.
Because some friends of ours that have bees have shared their honey with
Yeah.
us. And I'm like, all these years I thought, and I don't know if Mother gave it to me when I was little. I've always had this thought that honey burned as it went down.
Oh my gosh.
Now
she probably made you take it with turpentine or something.
She's probably washing my mouth out.
Yeah.
But anyway, now I like honey.
I love honey.
Okay, we're also going to do 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive
All right,
oil.
that's right here. I ordered some olive oil from Italy, and I've been real happy with it.
And 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar.
That's this right here. I don't know. Here's another little.
I was just thinking the same thing, another Pampered Chef.
I use those so much.
And 3 tablespoons, of Dijon mustard.
All right. And I use that Roland's. It's and you can get it out here at the grocery store. Because I've asked for it, and they keep it on the shelf. But it's bold. Says it's bold, and it's got a little bit more of a bite to it, and I really like it.
And a tablespoon of shallots, which you've already minced those
I've got
up.
that ready right here. Okay.
And juice of a half of a lemon.
Yeah.
And if we want to add some salt and pepper, we can do that.
Yeah, I think we probably need to.
Okay.
Okay. And you remember when I told you about this pepper mill?
No.
You've already forgot.
Yep.
Most people do you back and forth, back and forth.
Mhm.
It's going to ruin your pepper mill. You only do it in one direction. You do it in one direction.
And see, when you go to a restaurant, they're always going.
I don't care what they're doing. They're ruining their meal.
See, and I try to act like those people when I'm...
But you do it one way. When I got the instructions with this, that's what it said.
You read your instructions. You're a good girl.
Of course I do. Okay, now we're going to do just a little bit of salt. And I only use kosher salt.
Right.
And that may be more than enough. I like it. It's better for you. You don't, it's not as intense as the regular table salt. And it's...
Isn't it supposed to be better for you?
It is better for you. It is better for you, and just you don't use as much. And I've really cut down on my salt.
Yeah.
And also, sea salt is better for you too than the regular table salt. It's not as intense. And I know intense is not the word. It's not as, I don't know, concentrated is what I'm looking for or what. This recipe said that you wouldn't need all the dressing.
Right.
But I don't know. It doesn't look like, I mean, I'm not going to put it all on there at once, but.
There's, I'm looking for a measurement here, 6 ounces.
Well.
Serving size, I'm not sure what a serving size usually is.
I don't either. And again, you can use the chicken or not use the chicken. It's your choice. Whatever you want to do. And I think probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to serve this, and then I'll put my chicken on there as opposed to putting it all on there at once.
Okay, so we want to take a break and get us some salad plates.
Right.
And we'll come back and present it. Stay with us. Welcome back to What's Cooking at Our House. I'm Connie Hampton here at Dottie Phelps' home in the kitchen.
And we're doing salad.
And you know, Dottie...
So hot out.
Yeah, well, and so many people, this is, I think, a wonderful salad to share with everybody because so many people do the iceberg lettuce.
Yes.
And never get away from the iceberg lettuce. They never get out of that box.
Yes.
And like we were talking about the cheese, the goat cheese, a lot of people probably have never tried the goat cheese, but until you've tried it, don't knock it. I mean, maybe they don't like the sound of goat cheese. Right. But it's got a wonderful flavor.
It's wonderful.
And the different kinds of lettuces, the different kinds of salad ingredients, they're out there. We don't have all of them here in Malden, but we do have some of them.
We have a pretty good selection, and the arugula, I like the arugula. Now the arugula is sort of has a little bit of a bitter taste, but when you put it with all the others, it balances out, and I really like it.
Right.
But you just can't find it around here that much. So anyway.
This is looking good. And like you say, they could make the choice whether to add the chicken or not.
Right, right.
And homemade dressing, you can't go wrong.
I'm going to go ahead and put some of that dressing on there.
So many of us think that we always can buy our dressing in a bottle.
That's true.
So
I like to make mine. You know what goes in there when you make it yourself. And sometimes if you buy it in a bottle, you're not real sure. Now that recipe said that you wouldn't need all that dressing, and I was real skeptical at first, but I'm
like you, it doesn't look like a lot.
Yeah, but I think probably that we won't need all of it. We might need a little bit more than what I've got there, but.
Well, once we add the chicken, we might want to drizzle, because we're going to put the chicken on last.
Yeah,
after we serve it in the bowl.
Yeah.
Might want to drizzle a little over the chicken.
Oh, Connie, I got to tell you about a joke I got today.
Uh-oh.
My daughter sent it to me.
Here we go, high tech.
Yeah, this is a good one.
This is clean?
This is clean.
We can say it.
Yeah, we can say it.
Okay.
This man and woman was sitting out on the patio having a glass of wine. She was having a glass of wine, and she said, "Oh, I just love you so much. I just can't imagine living without you." And he says, "Is that the wine talking, or is that you talking?" And she said, "It's me talking to the wine." I thought that was pretty cute. I thought that was pretty cute. You know, you get so much stuff over the internet. Some of it's not too clean, but that one was just real funny, I thought.
That's a cutie. Yeah. That's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
That's one to send forward.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this in these bowls. And that looks so good. You
Smells
know,
good.
I believe I could just do
Just a salad.
yeah, just a salad. Uh-oh.
Oops.
All right. Now,
You get a fork.
yeah, and let's sprinkle a little bit of that that's good dressing.
I knew it would be.
You know, you could probably put ham on there
Oh yeah.
if you
Turkey.
wanted. Turkey. Just whatever you like. But that looks so good.
And see, I would drizzle more dressing over that.
Well,
just to put, you know, some on your
yeah,
chicken.
yeah. You can do that.
Yeah, boy.
But it really looks good, and I like the taste of that dressing. Yeah, that's plenty.
Good job.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. Miss
That's-
Dottie says we eat with our eyes. That's good looking.
That's true.
You didn't even plan that, and that looks good.
Well, yeah, sometimes it just happens. Sometimes I luck out.
But this is the time of year that, you know, nobody wants to go in and turn the oven on and get your home any warmer than what it is. All
too
the air
hot to cook.
conditioners are doing the best they can.
Yes.
And it didn't take very long at all to cook the chicken, simply because we did dice it. We made it a
Yes.
smaller product.
Yes.
And so in a fast dinner, because you could wash your lettuce and stuff the night before.
Oh, yeah.
You could
Yeah.
slice your onions the night before.
Yeah.
You could have all of your ingredients measured up and
Right.
do it as soon as you get home from work, and not heat up your house and have a nice meal with your family. A little French bread, little garlic bread,
Glass of wine.
glass of wine. You got it made in the shade.
I love you.
I have to listen to who you're talking to from now on. Thanks a lot for joining us at What's Cooking at Our House. If you'd like this recipe or any of the other recipes that you've seen here on YHCtv, we're more than happy to share those with you. And Miss Dottie, tell them how they can get those recipes.
Just email me at recipes@yhctv.com, and it comes directly to me, and it's a real quick turnaround. I'll get it right back to you, and I'm more than happy to share them with you. It really makes us feel good when you see something on here that you want to make, and that way we realize that we're not just up here spinning our wheels, that you really like the food that we prepare, and enough that you want to try it in your home.
Right. Well, and we're always, people are stopping us here, there, and everywhere saying, oh, that looks so good. I wish I had been there, and I want to try that. And we try to keep it simple.
Right.
Sometimes a couple of things, every once in a while we have to go out of town to get something, but we
That's
try
true.
to keep it where you can do it locally, buy everything locally. And we have a good time doing it. It's a good time for us to get together. This is a good time for you to get your family together and make them to be a part of getting this meal together also. They can slice the onions and get tears in their eyes.
That's right.
Except I don't think you get tears from red onions.
Well,
Do you?
it depends on how strong it is.
Oh, that's true.
Some of them are pretty strong,
Very
but
good.
I didn't today when I sliced
good.
those. So.
Thank you for joining us. You have a great day, great evening. Stay cool. And Miss Dottie, thank you for letting us come into your home.
It's my pleasure.
We always have a great time.
It's my pleasure. Be good, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.
See you soon.